All right, guys, what's going on? This is Will from the DIY laundry business, Blackball Films, and other ways to make some income to make you some money. I'm going to show you what you can do with old material when you get done. So when I get done, I'm going to show you what I'm going to make out of this that could possibly sell to make a couple dollars. All right, guys, so it's finished. Looked like a bunch of gremlin eggs. But this came off of a sweater and an old shirt that I had. And what I'm doing is I'm making air fresheners for the car. And this right here is what it looks like when it's done. This actually has a fragrance inside of it. You better toss it in your car and your car can smell good. So the sweater cost $1.50. Once I sell 2 of these, it's already profit. You see what I mean? So it's always ways to make a couple dollars. And I'm gonna go get some more sweaters tomorrow, and I'm gonna make a bunch more of these so I can have some for the summer and be selling them at car wash. So, hey man, I got air fresheners in my car, $1, and they'll smell it. It looks like a gremlin egg. I'm just kidding. All right, guys, another weird way just to make some extra money. I'm gonna put some fragrance and bag these up. Remember what I tell you guys, adjust your hustle and bet on you. See you guys. All right, so just wanted to show you something. Once you get them in the bag, you add your fragrance to it, and you let the material just absorb it. All right, guys, so got me a little fragrance here, and this is actually a strawberry one. And what you do is you just add it to the bag, and what'll happen is once you close this up, the material will absorb it, and you can pull this out of the bag and put it in your car, and it'll smell good. Just giving you guys ideas. Later. All right, what's going on, guys? This is Will Foreman from your DIY home ironing business. Now, I got 2 pair of jeans that I bought from the Goodwill today. They were half off. Sometimes I can find jeans once in a while. I'll buy them. But I want to show you something. These are the pants presses that I've gotten from the Goodwill. Now, I've talked about these things before. These things are worth their weight in gold. If you so happen to see one, buy it, because you're not going to pay for what they are on eBay. eBay and anywhere else, these things are selling too high. I think it's almost a joke. I was like, are you serious? I mean, I had 2 more of these before, and years ago, I had like 4 of these things lined up. Jeans come out looking really good in these. So I'm actually going to do those 2 pair of jeans in there using this product right here, which is a Downy, wrinkle releaser, which is, I don't get paid to endorse this stuff, but I buy it because it's a great product. So I'm going to set them up, put them in there, and I love it because when you have these, you can let them just sit and just take their time. Now, food for thought. I have friends who live in the UK said that these things were in hotels. I was like, really? So I looked on YouTube, and yes, they were white ones, and this one hotel's a white one on the wall. I've never seen one in, nothing here, but didn't know they came like that. But these things, if you ever see one of these in the Goodwill and you're kind of in the cleaning business, snatch it up. It's worth its weight in gold. All right, I'll get back to you guys after I put them in there and show you what they look like. All right, so first things first. I'm going to drape these over and let you see what these are. Now, these are actually Levi's Relax 50, I think they're 550s. They're nice. So the first thing I do is I spray them with the wrinkle releaser. I'm just going to show you this pair, and then I'm going to do the other pair, and I'm going to put it in the actual pants press. But you don't have to worry about this stuff. You just spray it. Put a nice amount on there. Don't be afraid. If you want to put starch on them, you can. But that's all you do, and then you load them into your machine. I'll get back to you after they're done. All right, so now they're inside there, and they will be in there for a while. Now, I could run them through the swash machine, but I don't feel like it. I wanted to show you the pants itself, and I want to show you what it looks like when it comes out. You can adjust it back and forth. Like I'm going to adjust that a little more so it could be a little more in there. That one's adjusted up high enough. But these things have timers, and I just keep setting the timers. And what you do is when you set the timers, because at 30 minutes, I'll let it just go. Now, unfortunately, this is the one I found that was broke, and I just hot glued this thing back, and it worked. As long as they heat up, these things are, as I always said, they're worth their weight in gold. This thing here, I was totally mistaken. I thought this is where you hung maybe your suit jacket at. But what I found out is these things had something on the back that came up that actually held the suit jacket, and that is for your tie. I didn't know that. I did not know that. That blew me away when I found that out. And you could hang your slacks there, but they said that's for your tie. I love these things, man. They're very unique items to have. And it's one of those things, if you're in the cleaning business, you should have this as an acquisition in your arsenal, because I like to let them sit and walk away. All right, guys. Also, today, got me some new decals made. These are my new Strength Bead decals. I'll be giving these out to people who buy decals. I really don't sell my decals for commission. I actually just give them away because I like to give them away. So I'm going to show you something new I got, one of my new acquisitions. Yeah, before I get started on making my car air fresheners or house fresheners, I went out and got me some really nice scissors. These things cost me $15. I mean, they're really nice scissors. I needed another pair. See, can I get that? There it is, titanium coated. These things are nice. I said once I kind of got back into this kind of stuff, when I usually run out of stuff, I'll go and get me something really nice. And these things cut like butter. So I'll show you how they cut when I make one of my air fresheners. All right, guys. All right, so these are the scissors I'm using. String that I have left over, and the sweaters I bought I got from the Goodwill. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, before you say I'm destroying good sweaters, these are $1.49. They're probably going out to a trash heap next because no one's going to buy them. And the next time you see them, they will be car fresheners. So I probably won't show you the process. Maybe after this is just basically show you what it looks like after I get done and then the final product. All right, guys, I got some work to do. All right, so the pants are done. They are nice and crispy. I don't think they're perfect, but I think these things do it. Now, what you could do is you could actually flip them. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip them. And then, like I said, I'm going to let you see what they look like when they're done. All right, guys. So the pants presses are finished. And I like the way they come out. If you remember what these look like, they were wrinkled. I mean, I don't think it's perfect, but I think they come out nice and smooth. And that's what these things are made for. I told you with jeans, I think they make them look really, really good. So I'm going to pull them out and hang them up, and then I'll talk to you. All right, so as you can see, they came out really well. I put those in there, and I just let them just cook. That's the one thing I like about that machine itself. You can just kind of let it just cook. Come on, boy. I know you ain't going to just stop right there. Oh. And again, you could just let that thing you could let them just cook. Like I said, this will never burn.
Is that? I don't know.
Stop, boy. It'll never burn. No. And Louis, are you serious, Louis? What?
Obstacle. That's what it is.
Whatever. Again, it won't burn. So this is actually pretty nice to have. So I'm going to put these up. Just wanted to show you again. If you find these pants pressed, they are worth their weight in gold. All right, guys. Like I said, adjust your hustle and bet on you. I'm out of here. I'll probably show you some more with the air fresheners. But if not, thanks for watching. If you want decals, like I told you before, let me know, and I'll send you some. Later, guys. Okay, guys. So I have all this material now that I'm actually going to make a bunch of air fresheners. But these here are actually the bottom part of the sweater. And I'm actually going to make hats out of these. So I saved at least 3 of them that I'm going to make 3 hats out of this weekend. Also, when I make the hats, I'm going to actually put this on there. So each one of these are going to be exactly what it was. The Cherokee one, most likely no, because I just cut that from something else. But the Jose Bank, and the Izod. You barely can see the Izod. It's like so. There it is. And I'm going to actually add that to the hat. So I'm gonna start making my car air fresheners. I have some twine or string that I had out of some long beads that I kept that I'm gonna use to tie it up. So I'm gonna start on it. And I'm gonna show you what this pile is gonna make. It's gonna use small piles of stuff and just add to it and keep going. Again, just weird ideas on, trying to make a couple dollars when you ain't got nothing. All right, guys, in a minute. All right, so one more thing. These scissors are serious, okay? So let me show you. This is a thick sweater. It's not a thin sweater, it's thick. So I knew I needed a new pair of scissors. I just want to show you how these things cut. And if you take it like this, I'll do it like this. That's 3 times folded over. And these are the scissors. If you take these scissors, if I put them under like that, it'll cut straight through that. Look at that. Look at that. It cuts straight through that. Those scissors are serious. It's something you don't want to leave out so no kid to get. I cut through 3 layers of that easy. I could just fold it over again like that. I'm actually holding the camera and I'm gonna push it under here like this, and you see that? Cut straight through. Really nice scissors. Got them at Home Depot, and they're called the Swiss scissors. Titanium coated, and these things are sharp. All right, guys, let me start making my car fresheners. All right, so there we go. The next thing you do is to add fragrance, put them in bags, and now I have a whole bunch of air fresheners. Now I probably won't make any more, not unless I sell these, but I know I can sell them. I just got to hit a couple car washes on a nice hot day, and somebody smells them. Oh, smell good. Throw them in their car. It's a good air freshener. It looks like a sock, but it's not. That's another sweater right there. I'm really digging this style sweater because I like that soft wool, that Argyle one, And the reason I made these is there was a guy years ago. I haven't seen him anymore. He used to sell them out of his briefcase. Smell good, man. The only problem I wouldn't buy his for is it'd be so strong it'd make your nose water. He'd be like, oh, it smells good, but my nose on fire. But I'm going to bag all this stuff up, throw it in there, and I'm actually going to make a decal for my bowl when I take it to the flea market and put like air freshener right out here. So $1 so people could see it and buy it. All right, guys, this is probably the end of the video. I got a bunch of stuff in this. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this gives you some ideas. Get out there, make you some money. You know what I'm saying? Adjust your hustle and then bet on you and get out there. I'm really mean bet on you. Bet on you to make it. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Last thing is to make the bowl where I'm going to put the air fresheners. Pop! You'll see it in a minute.